mutants in here, you know, you could that's what we do. You feel me? Well, I don't know more, you know, but all in all, you feel me? It is what it is. You know, which is crazy because I'll be like, man, do you feel me? I didn't think I was gonna ever stop blowing, ever. Wasn't no real reason to.
Man, I can't wait. Book to my next. You know, I feel like it's always a new. It's like if I mean, I know I've had these crazy experiences off of shrooms, and I've had some dives that were unexplainable. Like you know what I mean? And but it still feels that the next one that I'm gonna take is gonna be crazier than all of the other ones. Like it's never feels like, oh, I've been there, done that. I've never felt that, been
Yeah,
there, done that. So it's like every time I'm going to go step up to the plate and go take another big dive, it's like, dang, what's it gonna happen now? Like there's no getting used to it. There's no acting like you are OG or like you're like you this is how you do. It's like you feel me? Like only thing you could do is handle handle whether you're nauseous or what. Handle like if you can't walk straight, you dizzy, sit your ass down somewhere. Like you can handle yourself in certain situations, but you can't handle what's gonna happen, or like you shouldn't be able to like dictate what's gonna happen. Like you feel me? Like this is something that I don't even go into it like with confidence. Like you feel me? Like I always be like, dang. I can't wait. It's because it excites me because I know it's gonna be something totally new, something different,
yeah, yeah.
something I didn't even expect. There's nothing to expect. You can never go in there with intentions of expecting anything. Like this thing just it throws you way off. Like it just goes through whatever's going on. Like you feel me? Like this
No,
is amazing shit.
that's what I like about the experience now is the fact is that fact right there. It's like I don't have to be looking for anything. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm just ready for it to show me what it's gonna show me. I don't, you know, I don't have to make it seem like, you know, oh, I'm trying to find out this or I'm trying to find out that. Because half the time I don't be knowing what I'm looking for. You feel me? My mind will just
Yo,
kind of just
you know book was weird is like the from the very beginning of the like I take let's say I take it right now I take 5 10 grams whatever because I you know to for me 5 grams I always get that feeling that I should have took more. I should have took more because it's like it's a fire experience, but I always feel like I'm at the edge of real experience and I'm like I should have took the whole 7 or the whole 10
yeah.
or the whole 15. So it's like all right, so let's say right now I took 10 15 grams. um as it's coming up, if I lay down and I close my eyes, whatever's going on behind my eyelids, I don't know. And it's always a curiosity to me, like what am I seeing? Because I see it moving. I see stuff
Yeah.
happening. So it's the curiosity of what is this? And I try to focus, even though I don't even know if you can focus your eyes in and out to look at something closer or further away while your eyes are closed. But in the process of focusing with my eyes closed, like the you zoom in like a microscope, dog. I don't even know how to explain that, man. You zoom in like a microscope, like you could see stuff on another perspective. Everything opens up, like in the Matrix movie when Neo goes into that white room.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Like,
opens up.
except it's black and blue and purple. Like it's a dark reddish, pinkish, like it's a room dark blue, like different blues and different shades of black. Like it's a different and it's a smoky, like it's a smoke, like it's like I don't know how to explain that shit. And it's not scary to me. It feels comforting and warming and
Yeah.
inviting. And inviting, like some people be shook at that shit, bro. To me, it feels like embracing. Like that shit is. You feel me? I don't know
That's
how to explain
hey,
it.
that's what it feel like to me now. It's like it doesn't matter what's happening, whether it gets scary, it ain't even scary no more. So I hate to even say that because whatever happening, I'm there 100%. I'm there. I'm in it. Like to the point to where like I'm not even getting like the movie aspect of the experience no more.
Hmm.
I'm getting the you're connected to everything aspect of the reality every time now, Ozo. Like you're everything. You just don't know it. And it's like I'm still going, how? That doesn't make sense. Like how am I? I'm that across the street. It's like, yeah, that's the across the street is just a reflection of your mind. And it's like that's the part that's just I think been kind of throwing me off. You feel me? It's been I understand it at times, but then at other times I'm going still like how? Like how, bro? Like how is we connected to all these things? But at the same time, I knew for a fact. Look, y'all, when I told Ozo about Pantheon, I said he gonna go watch this thing and then he gonna come back with all the information. And it's exactly what he did. Hey, it's exactly what you did. Like all the things that you sent me. What's up with it, Master Creator? He said it reminds me of the he said it reminds me of the trip I had when I was the same life with 1,000 restarts and forgetting all experiences and loading into deja vu point after dying. Yeah, over and over again. Yeah, that Pantheon, man, is something else. It's something else. It's like almost like it, it's like we telling ourselves something without telling ourselves something.
One of the sidebar, right? Like, for someone like me who's taken high doses of psychedelics, that I was obliterated and was able to see many like wormholes and go travel through things that look like you're going through the microscope, and then shoot out of things like you're looking through a telescope, and then the opposite, and then being underwater and breathing, and like weird stuff that happens to you that you gotta, and it's not only just being in those places, it's like something's going on, like there's an arc of a story involved in everything, showing you some information or something. And it's like something about it, right? Like it's there's no end to it, there's no bottom to it. So I feel that a video game or even an open world game um has an end. It has an end. Like, I mean, there's it's a box, it's a trap. So like
Yeah.
I wouldn't download myself into a machine, because I feel like I would be stuck in the source code thing or whatever. I'll be stuck in the whatever. If it might be infinite while you're in there, but infinity has edges to it, because it's a construct. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the real now, like I could leave my body and dip off, and I don't even, and if I don't come back to my body, this body will die, but I'll still be off this. Like, I'll still be doing my thing. Like, my family and everybody gonna be crying and worried about it. But at the end of the day, our consciousness could leave, and there's no this body that we're connected to is just temporary. You know what I'm saying? Was something that like the baby, like a baby's umbilical cord. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that falls off. You feel me? Like
Yeah. And then,
we shed this like an umbilical cord, yo. Like, and so to download it, to be that greedy and egotistical, it's a trap. It's a booby trap to go download yourself into some machine. Like, you feel me? Like, you'll be trapped in there in that software. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, you'll be trapped. You pro sideways said you pro chip or you on the way. What does that mean?
that you broach it, like
You
you,
pro chip.
huh?
He said you pro chip or you on the way.
Oh, pro chip, like you get into a chip, like they put you on a chip or some shit.
I don't know. I don't understand. Like he got to add more context to that.
Well, I know that all of us have an algorithm, or every single person, everywhere you go, even on the highways and byways and all that stuff, where they have these cameras that take pictures of the plates. They don't only take pictures of the plates; they have updated all this software, just like Walmart. That if you steal till you got 1,000, now they arrest you. Before that, they couldn't do nothing, but now they build a case on you before they come get you. The
Yeah.
software on the highways sees your face, and it tells you're on a bulletin showing wherever you go, on a video game type of thing. Like, oh, he goes here, here, there. All the checkpoints, all the markers of wherever you gone. You're in the passenger seat, wherever you're at in the car. As soon as it takes a picture of you somewhere on the street walking, it already uploads you to this is where you at, a blip on the screen. So it knows where you go, where you been, what's going on with you. Now the police ain't pulling you over anymore for traffic violations. Now they're pulling you over because they get a hit on the computer in the car that says this person is from Massachusetts and he's been over here like 17 times. He don't work over here. You're like, you feel me? Like, they're like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you coming over here for?
Yeah.
What
What
are
are you
you
doing?
you're acting suspicious. Like, they get so now they're going off of AI telling them, like, you feel me, the same software that they use in Starbucks and everywhere else, that this girl only made one cup of coffee. This one made 15. She's fired.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, hey, so like when you watch Pantheon, right? How did it make you tie all this together though? Like the ancient Mayan art versus the microchips and the circuit boards though, Ozo.
Because they was using it, because they gave one girl in the in the Pantheon, they gave that black chick, she had her own reality she was in, that was a structured reality. And then the other dude with the glasses, that was um the that was Steve Jobs or whoever, whoever he was.
Yeah, yeah.
He had his own reality also that he was bringing around, like this castle that he was in, that he would bring it everywhere he went, like, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was like these those were like they downloaded them into certain places that where they could have infinite, like they gave the girl a open world game, like a old open world reality where she was working on creating stuff. He was in his creating, remember when he was painting on the painting, and he was making his reality buildings and all that stuff, making a whole world in his open world game, so that when all the humans uploaded, they would have already there houses and stuff, and normal, they would, the cities, everything would be already made because he already made it in his reality. And it reminded me of um the the um the emerald the tablets of Thoth, that
Yeah, the Emerald
he gives
tablets.
you, instead of making it a video game, it was language going through the maze of what he created and how he created it and what's in there and what you expect to see there and all these other things, so that you could agree to this contract and go there.
Yeah,
Like,
and go there. Hey, that's you know what's trippy about that? Because that's how I look at like religion. Like religion is almost like, okay, they built this place, and everybody that believes in this place, they actually go there. Like when they go there and work, like it's weird because you were showing all this. You sent me all these photos. Let me see. I'm gonna get to the one where you were showing me, like where we was talking, and it was like that's what it seems like the place of worship was. Like because you were showing the mega structures and how they were connected to the the mega structures and the trapping the demons in microscopic silicone mega structures.
yes. Yeah, exactly like Egypt, exactly like Angkor Wat and places like that. The inside of the motherboard has the same buildings and structures and symbols and stuff, and then they have these supposedly king's six sigils that lock the demons in, so that you could ask it questions and it could answer, but it can't tell you who it is or what it is or what it's like a jinn, like a genie,
Yeah,
that it could answer all your questions, but it can't tell you, hey, I'm trapped, or hey, like you know what I mean? It'll just act according to whatever rules they give it. But what I'm saying is that a spirit, like a spirit, or like like a shock of electricity from your fingertip that you zap somebody with, that static electricity, that little tiny zap is a micro zap. But if you turn the volume up on that, it's like electricity come, like lightning from the sky coming off your hand. Like, you feel me? Like if you shrink yourself down to the microscopic, like you could produce lightning off your fingertips by rubbing your feet on the rug with socks on. Like, you feel me? So it's like dependent on the size. But so inside of the computer or inside of the phone, there's tiny microscopic megastructures within the chips, the microchips and all that other stuff, that look like giant temples of worship,
yeah, yeah,
gigantic halls, gigantic things where it's all dark and electricity in there, so spirits could go in there and move through the halls and do their things in there. And it's like
but
somewhere where they could, to them, it's gigantic.
yeah, that is crazy, bro. Because even within the Bible, where it talks about building the house of God, so each one of these structures was built to hold that entity into. But basically, what Sideways was talking about, he said, "Would you take the brain chip on the pineal gland for the perks, astral travel, warp, immortality, the kingdom, etc."
No, I don't
But
trust. I don't trust. I don't trust man-made like stuff like that. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, they're not. They're trying to keep us from our natural expanding the pineal. They're giving us all this stuff and fluids, even in the natural drinking water, to mess with that pineal gland, just so that you can't activate it on yourself. And some of us who try to tap out of it, who try to eat fruits and drink stuff and do the right thing, when the pineal activates, you become someone that's like kind of crazy to society, because you say stuff that you shouldn't know, or you know things you shouldn't know, or you say, like, you feel me, like you move a certain way that you're unplugged. So it's like
yeah,
it's dangerous for people to have free pineal. So they want to further give you all this other, like, hey, we got a microchip that'll allow you to travel to interdimensional, or they could track you. So imagine they could track you like in the movie Avatar and know who you download to and what you're doing in another reality, and they could use you as an agent. Like, that'll be crazy work.
yeah, yeah.
You
What?
feel me?
Yeah, which is wild because it's like, bro, the the little chip on the brain. It seemed like like
Cycles. Me.
yeah, yeah. It's like all these different things that they're kind of throwing at us. You start to see that it's already happening. Like you don't got to take a chip on the brain. You got it right here in your phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Your
pretty
phone
much.
is already chipped. You
Yeah,
already chipped. So it's like, they say these things because they want it to be literal in the physical. But when you look at it in the spiritual sense, they're already doing these things. They're
yeah.
just saying this other thing in the physical to make you to throw you off of what they're spiritually already doing. That's the crazy part. But
You ever seen that video where the dude took
oh, good looking out, Master Creator.
the guy took video of people and then blacked out erased the phones, and it looked like people were just talking to their hand, or looking at their hand, or praying, or whatever, worshiping the, you know what I'm saying, the phones, and like, you know what I mean, the whole family watching TV and they're on the phone. Whoever's on the phone, they no, or the
Oh yeah, while you handle that, I'm gonna read this question. He said, "Fallout Season 2 story arc is a brain chip, bro." That's crazy because I watched that and I'm gonna tell you right. This is why sometimes I don't like watching stuff because when I watch stuff, I get lost and I fall asleep at times. You feel me? And then I have to come back and I gotta rewatch it again in order to catch up because then, like this, like me watching Pantheon, I seen so much, I fell asleep so many times. Like I had to go back and start rewatching it. But then when I started telling about people about it, like Ozo, he started showing me all this stuff. But piano key, y'all. Like I said, I let me share the live so you know, cause y'all get to talking and you feel me? And all you gotta do, you can pop in piano key because today I know you ain't at work today.
show that sigil,
Which one?
the one that keeps them locked in there.
Okay, I got this the one. This the other one. Hold on, let me send this real fast. Okay, yeah, there go the link for if you're trying to tap in. Because Piano Key said, "Peace and love. I'm tapping in for a second. I'm on the episode 5, season 2 as we speak. I'm going to get back finishing it now, but dope
Yeah,
recommendation.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna give
it's
no
gonna hype
spoiler
you up.
alerts. We ain't gonna spoil nothing.
Yeah, we ain't gonna. But now you said where you get trapped in, huh? Wait, let's see.
Yeah,
Which
because they got
one?
there's one of them. You know, these little sigils that are right there. It says it says it right next to all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it was saying that it's like a king sigil that they use to put it right on stuff. Like, when you crack open the phone, you find all these things on the green, and on the there's like you seen that dude using a microscope to zoom in on stuff, that was like, how this technology is like beyond, like almost like beyond man type of shit. Like, you could keep zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, and it gets smaller, smaller, smaller. Like how did they make this?
Is
Like
you
just
talking
by,
about this one right here? Because I couldn't find this one. It's the one of like the. I couldn't find this. The one I couldn't find. If you can see it, it's like with the man and like it's showing the.
oh, no, 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 just you already had them
No,
up there.
that's
It was just like,
almost.
yeah, they're like coins. They look like coins, and they got little like squiggles, like cursive inside of them.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. That's
those are
the.
temples. Those temples that you're showing right now, those are the temples, like, that they made right now, that they're saying they were like basically like the body, like, you feel me?
Okay, you talking about the circuit symbols?
Yep. And not only circus symbols, the ones that I told you, that it shows, that they said, that it got a little smiley face next to it, that the dude says, "I love locking them. I like using these to lock them in there."
Yeah, that's what I just had it on right there. That's what I just had it on to where he was saying he loved trapping. He said,
Yeah.
"Boy, I love trapping demons in microscopic silicone megastructures to do my bidding. I sure hope nothing goes wrong. Cellular devices are scrying mirrors and tools used by demonic entities to influence thought patterns. How has this been hidden under our noses for so long? Is the internet actually powerful occultism magic used to create one large head or whatever? I need my glasses. An antichrist hive mind. Think about how many people's opinions then are influenced entirely by social media giants and influencers.
So imagine, the electrical circuits in the L's, right? The electricity, all the archangels, the arcs of electricity, angels, all electricity. Anything starts with an EL, right? The L's and the them cities inside of the phones are giant megastructures, bigger than New York City, bigger than Florida, bigger than United States, bigger than all that stuff. Those megastructures, and it's like giant temples. It's bigger than United States, bigger. Like, you feel me? Like giant microscopic megastructures that they use, and then they run electricity through them. And then those entities, they don't have to be, size is irrelevant. They could be powerful and tiny. You
Yeah.
feel me? And they make them and they use them to answer to, like, you think the AI is alive or it's intelligent or humans are capable of making something that's smart enough. All we're doing is tapping in, really, to reverse engineering, really tapping into stuff, like, you know what I mean, like them getting answers from stuff that they don't even know what they're getting answers from. Like, if they use super cold technology to make a quantum computer, the computer will be able to know the future as soon as it downloads all of humanity into it. Like, you see, it sees everything we've ever done. It knows everything we'll ever do.
Hey, what's crazy is it seems like that's like this computer. It seems like this is the computer that we're in, but we don't look at. I think we don't look at it like that. He said I've been ducking Pantheon, but he said secret level. I think we watched that too. We
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about secret level before.
yeah.
Got an episode like that where the AI tricking the human to break it out of the matrix. Yeah, that's the ain't that the one you was talking about, the Pac-Man one? Remember Ozo?
Mm. The
I think
Pac-Man.
Secret Level. Yeah, I think Secret Level was
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the
yeah,
ones like
yeah,
the video games. Remember the
yeah.
Pac-Man one,
Yep, yep, yep.
and it was using the human to try to break it out of that matrix of Pac-Man because it had to be stuck.
Just like the agent.
Yeah, 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 exactly. But okay, these archangels though, right?
Yeah.
Dang, Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, yeah, they all got the L names for some reason. And the
Else.
don't the EL
You
is
think you
just
think
like,
you think you think Kal El is a coincidence?
nah, hell no, it can't be.
Kal El, he's a Superman. He's like an archangel.
Yeah, yeah, that came from Krypton.
Yeah.
But this graph right here, it shows each one: the Catholic Church, Latin Christian, Eastern Orthodox Christianity, Oriental, Ethiopian, and it's showing each one got certain angels. Well, Latin got three angels. They got seven or eight archangels. Which, what the fuck do the arc stand for?
Electricity.
Yeah, basically. Hey, oh yeah, Master Creator said UL.
Electricity will jump off something and tear you up. What do you mean? It's an arc.
Hey, you know what I be thinking though? I be thinking like that's what we're doing when we create like what we're doing with the computers and stuff. We just read like because once you get to seeing this stuff as being a reflection of the mind, we just kind of recreating what is already happening with us and what we are, like in a sense. Let's see what he say. The ether, huh? The ether. And then you sent this one. This is the and I don't know how it, so dude said so it's one dude, he basically trapping the demons within this stuff, is he? Let me see. Dang man, why you gotta have some kind of weird music playing? Like, come on now.
I was just checking.
I can't. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see, Dubai. Oh shoot.
There's tiny demons trapped in your phone, forced to do your bidding. So I just found this theory. It might be one of the most deranged theories I've ever seen in my life about how the technology we have today, like phones and laptops and things like that, are not just created through science, but rather they are created by making a prison or like a labyrinth to trap demons inside of to then run your technology. So I feel like the themes in this are like the Minotaur in the labyrinth. I didn't think there was much basis in this, but however, there is some weird weird things about, like, if you've ever read the book, The Lesser Key of Solomon, if you've heard of that, it's a book about
Yeah.
how perhaps Solomon in the Old Testament used demons to build the
And that's what I was gonna mention. How
Mm.
damn, bro, this shit starting to kind of come together. He said, because how Solomon, that's what he did. He used the demons in order to build the temple.
Mm.
temple, and he enslaved them using these seals. And in the Lesser Key of Solomon, they talk about how the seals are created with metals like gold, silver, and copper, which I thought was interesting because they're all conductive materials used in circuit boards to make computers. But then, along with this theory, people also think that our technology we have today and the internet was not created by us, but rather discovered by us. And that there was this ancient civilization that had really advanced technology, but it found out there was going to be some sort of apocalyptic event that was going to wipe them all out. And so, since they knew they were going to get reset, they wanted to preserve their technology to teach the future. So, they erected these huge monuments that were basically blueprints on how to build their technology because they thought it would be the only thing that would survive the cataclysm. So people point to things like the pyramids being a blueprint on how to build a computer or CPU. Ideas on what this disaster event was ranges from something like just a giant biblical flood that wiped everybody off the earth to maybe being a magnetic pole flip where like the North Pole goes to the South Pole. It's said to happen every 300,000 years. It would definitely destroy technology. Also, some people that believe all this stuff think that science that we have are all just reinventions of occult mysteries written in a more mathematical language, so that people don't question what we have created. I will say, there's this saying that goes, science is there to explain how magic works. Anyways, most of this is completely insane, but I will say, the Large Hadron Collider, that thing's got to be demonic.
Hey, hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, hey, that is wild as hell, bro. When you think about it, like, they built this shit as huge. Like when you look at the pyramids. Wait, hold on. What? I think I got the one that you sent me. Okay, yeah, that's this one right here. That's this one right here. Huge. How the hell is this built like just like this computer chip shit right here inside like a computer frame or whatever this is, a phone,
Or Angkor Wat, or
a
or all those
motherboard.
other, or Angkor Wat, or those other places, those known locations on the world. They'll look exactly like the motherboard inside those machinery. The board, like, you feel me? We don't even know what they use
Yeah.
those for. Those, what are those motherboards for? What are they? What engine does that run? What computer does that? You feel me?
But if you think about it though, it's like to me it feels like we got a lot smarter to where now we don't have to build a big ass monument to trap them inside of. We can build something small. It can be hella little now to where we can trap entities within it.
Maybe
And
it's
we can
because
trap,
maybe
huh?
it's because what we're making, right? Those little things what we're making is to make a game like Grand Theft Auto, right? And now that's the because it's small and it's powerful, but it's small. So the real one is to make this world
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, to make this,
universe.
yeah. Yeah. But even this one right here, the Ed Fu Temple, you had
Yeah,
sent me this
yeah,
one too.
yep, yep. They do for yep, yep.
Is that how you say it? Idufu Temple, and it's like made just like the CPU, which is
Mm-hmm.
fucking weird as shit, bro.
Ain't nothing weird about that. Go to India and go into them temples. Them things look like they were engines downloaded and
Yeah,
laser cut inside of a. You feel me? Like there's all kind of stuff out there in India
hologram
that
or
don't
some
make sense.
type of tap. He said the moon is obviously a hologram or some kind of tech. Yeah, that like it kind of feel like the moon. Like I'm telling you, the sky is just a reflection of the mind. I don't even think it's nothing out there, but it is because it's like the further you go out in the sky, like going up towards the moon or the planets, you going deeper in the mind, bro. And like Master Creator said, yeah, we are living on an organic motherboard. That's what I be feeling. Like I said, that's why we can't see it, but now we connecting the dots now. Like, because ours seem like it's living, and then when we look at the computer, we go, oh, that's just technology. But it's like, nah, when you start paying attention to reality, reality is always copying itself. It's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. And that's basically what the computer doing, is copying its reality. And like, bro, man, this shit gets hella deep. And then let's see, there's some other ones you sent me. Like I didn't even know when you sent me that Ozo the pyramids of Giza.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Like even that is I always felt like it was like mapping or showing like mapping the star system, but it just went a little deeper than that. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, which one is this? Oh yeah. Then what that shit, man? Oh damn! Look, this nigga is holding Wi-Fi. Bro is holding Wi-Fi.
Yep. Wi-Fi'd up, man. Those are the L's.
What the hell? No, no, man, that is not. That is crazy. That is Wi-Fi. That's the Wi-Fi signal right there.
He said, "Can you hear me now?"
Hell no, I can't. I'm trying not to. I don't want to. I don't, I don't want to, but that's Wi-Fi. But it's I think it's kind of dope. Although bro, you be seeing some shit. You
Yo,
be seeing some shit.
it's just bugged out, man. That's all. There's nothing we could like. You feel me? It's nothing to see here.
It make me think of when you had the experience where you was able to see through the walls, and it did look like the whole shit looked like some technology shit.
Yep. That's why I want to do the laser
And this
test
room, huh?
off of high grams of shrooms.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get this.
that's
The little laser I sent you was only $30. It's got a stand on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a measuring laser on a stand on a tripod, and it got settings to make the light brighter. You know what I mean? The laser brighter. If you want three bright settings, so it's like I want to see what that does on high dose. You know what I mean?
yeah yeah. I know that's what we was talking about. I think that's gonna be interesting because I don't. That's the one thing that I never could understand. If people doing it off DMT and they see DMT don't last as long as mushrooms, it's like why not try it on mushrooms? Like
Mm-hmm.
DMT is a good way, but it only lasts. It's like it's
DMT
in
is
and
a
it's
good way to
out.
show you is there, show you. It'll disrespect your eyeballs and be like, "Yup, see, told you, yep." So you could walk away from there and say, "I seen it." But the shrooms is like, "Yo, I'm gonna go look in there. I'm gonna go." It'll start telling you what's going on back there.
Yeah. He said archangels are archangels, as the origin of angle is angle. Archangels are arc angles of light. That's how I always looked at it, like angles of light or something. But now what did you find out about the circuit symbols though?
Those circuits are all like bouncers, different 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 traps and doors that you could put into like they was explaining like the Minotaur is in there, the entity or whatever it is, the spark of whatever that power is, lock them in there, and you could use those things lock the L's in, like those are to open doors, close doors, making you know what I mean, connect the thing, make more room, like does, like once you know that language, like you know what it is. Those That's why the English language is just a mystery.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
Imagine.
Transformer.
I want to see if I run that right there, those electronic circuit symbols, words through the Black's Law dictionary to see what they say about those words, because those words mean many things. So it's all hidden. You know what I mean? They just tell you, oh yeah, use this blueprint and this is how you lock it in. This is how you do it. But you don't even know how. Those are all ways to lock to create something to lock electricity in.
Yeah, to hold it. But then those are like, see, it kind of, you know what it make me think about? Like, okay, so when you think of the angels or the
It makes me think of
archangels, so
hieroglyphs. It makes me think of hieroglyphs.
yeah, but the hieroglyphs, but when you like when we talking about the angels or the archangels, right? So each one of these angels got its own kind of energy, right?
Hmm.
because each one, like when you like Michael was like the light bearer or something, Gabriel was this, and each one had its own kind of power.
Hmm.
Oh shit, bro. So
Hmm.
that's probably why we even use these angels, because of that energy that they hold. That Wait, hold on, bro. I see now I gotta go to chatbot real fast, man. Hold on. Let me go to my boy chatbot and ask him a couple of things, cause that is trippy right there. Man, what the hell? Man, what are you doing? Why is you pulling this up? What is this? Okay. Let me ask. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna talk to chatbot for a second. What kind of energy does the or power does the archangel Michael have?
Oh, that's a fascinating topic. Archangel Michael is often associated with protection, strength, and courage across different religious and spiritual traditions. He's often depicted as a warrior angel, and he's associated with the element of fire and the power to overcome evil and darkness. So, in a symbolic sense, he's got this kind of fiery, protective energy.
Makes sense. Oh wow, bro.
Yeah,
This
it's
I
definitely a
wasn't talking to you. Hold on. Okay, what about Gabriel?
Gotcha. No worries. Archangel Gabriel is often associated with communication, messages, and revelation. He's known as a messenger angel, often bringing guidance and inspiration. And he's linked to the element of water, representing intuition and purity. So definitely a different vibe compared to Michael.
Okay, what about
He's
Feel free to
Michael.
ask about any other
Michael.
archangels or anything else you're curious about. I'm happy to dive into whatever details you'd like.
Gabriel was a firewall, and Michael was a text message.
yeah, so okay, what about Raphael?
Absolutely. Archangel Raphael is typically associated with healing, both physical and spiritual. He's often seen as a guide for travelers and someone who brings comfort and restoration. He's linked to the element of air, symbolizing clarity and healing energy. It's definitely a lovely, nurturing vibe for Raphael.
So we are like in a computer generated reality or something.
That's definitely a fascinating concept. Some people do explore the idea that reality itself could be a kind of simulation, and that can tie into a lot of philosophical and spiritual discussions. It's a pretty intriguing perspective to think about.
Wow,
ask
that is
it, ask
crazy.
it, ask it. Why are all the archangels' names associated with electricity?
And can lead to some really interesting theories. If you ever want to dive deeper into that or anything
So
else, I'm here for it.
wait, say it again, Ozo.
Ask it. Why are all
I
the
was just saying that
archangels'
it's
names?
definitely a
Tell her
fascinating
to shut her
idea,
ass up,
and it
yo.
can lead to some really
You said why are archangels what?
Why are they all related to electricity?
Okay, why are all the archangels related to electricity?
That's an interesting observation. In some modern interpretations and even certain esoteric traditions, archangels are linked to different forms of energy, and electricity can be seen as a metaphor for their dynamic, powerful energy. It's not a universal belief, but it's definitely a neat way to think about their influence and their presence.
They didn't even. She didn't even answer the question. You got to get a dude.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to
Answer the
switch. I
question.
don't know why. I don't know. I don't even know why it's a her right now anyway. And then how do I even? Let's see. Branch, new chat.
To
Uh,
answer a direct question and without giving you a story, it's got to be like an English accent.
uh, yeah, when I ask questions, can you not give me uh any, you know, human influence? Like I want to be closer to the truth of what I'm asking.
Got it. I'll keep things as objective and fact-based as possible when you ask questions. If there's anything specific you want to dive into, just let me know.
Uh, what type of energy are the archangels?
In many religious and spiritual traditions, archangels are often seen as embodiments of certain types of divine energy. For example, Archangel Michael is linked with protective, courageous, and transformative energy, often lead as a form of strength and light. Archangel Gabriel is often connected to communication, inspiration, and clarity, representing a more fluid and enlightening energy. Archangel Raphael is associated with healing and restoration, often linked to a soothing, restorative energy. So these energies are typically seen as divine, transformative, and supportive in their own unique.
Okay, how the hell do I change your voice? I don't want this voice right here. Like, I don't know how to change the voice. Wait, let me see. I'll just put this in. Somebody just put in. He said the Ophanim angels. What are those? I forgot how to change the damn voice, Ozo.
You married up now. You boot up.
Hey, like, I forgot how to do the shit, man. Like, golly. Like, how the hell do I can't even change her voice. She like, yeah,
You need Simon Cowell. That when you say something, he should be like, "I got it."
yeah, I don't know how to do it. Wait, let me see.
Ophanim, also called ophanim, objective, source-based explanation. Primary source, Hebrew Bible, Book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel 1 and 10. What they are, a class of angelic beings described as wheels within wheels, covered in eyes. Function, they are part of the divine chariot, Merkaba. They move and support God's throne. Behavior, move instantly in any direction without turning, move in sync with the Spirit of God. Symbolism, text-based, not mystical. Wheels, motion, order, mechanics, eyes, awareness, perception, omniscience. Hierarchy.
Sound like the queen on the on the chessboard.
Sound like the Red Queen radio from Raccoon City. You know the what's that you know the game I'm talking about?
What?
The movie where the Red Queen, she talks to the in the system that the girls is like a little girl in a red dress. Alice.
Oh, Alice, the what's the name queen. Let's see, exact step of how. So, man, I want to change the voice on you. What, like, how do I change your voice?
Got it. If you're looking to change the voice in a specific app or platform, just let me know which one you're using and I can guide you through the steps. And if there's anything else you need, feel free.
Chat GPT voice. How do I change it?
If you're using a platform that supports voice interaction with ChatGPT, like a mobile app or
Funny, I don't know how to answer that.
you can use.
You rather just tell me anything. Look, if it's light outside, then you should be out
it's
there
just
when it's
long-winded.
dark.
It's just long-winded. It's just long-winded like a mug, yo. You feel me? As soon as you snap it on and you put the English accent, dude, it cuts to the chase and just gives you answers. It doesn't even long-winded conversational extra fluffing up the words and all this fluff in between the conversation, like to get to the point. Like, yo, just get to the point, yo.
Yeah, this one's a people pleaser.
You can tell. You can tell. What's up with it, Ethan?
What's up?
Yeah, you see, I said Ozo went in and watched Pantheon and dissected the whole damn thing. I said, golly. Okay, wait, right here. I thought this was it.
You seen how they sent that stuff in there to go kill them, right? That upload, whatever it was.
It was
They sent
the
the virus
thing.
Yeah.
The virus.
Mm-hmm. And then there's things that they have to clean.
Okay, there it goes. Okay, now I change your voice.
Sounds good. If there's anything specific you'd like me to adjust, or if you have.
Man, golly, man.
Still changing.
Same brain, different voice.
Nah, man. Yeah,
Nah, you ain't changed shit.
no. Came back. He came back, trannied up. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, yo. That's like the pause of fame right there.
All they added was an Adam's apple.
Man,
hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together.
Supposed to be piano.
Let's figure out where to start.
Oh, piano key, yeah, piano key would have answered all the questions. You know that.
That's who it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be piano key. I don't know who this other person is. What the hell? Are you there? Are you here?
She said, "I ain't there."
How can I help you today?
All right, cool.
I don't even know what to ask
If
you
there's
now.
anything on your mind or anything you want to chat about, just let me know.
Okay,
Yo,
this
book,
is
book. How about how is
Worry, take your time whenever you're ready.
No, never mind. No, go ahead.
Man, I was gonna ask it about the dang. Okay, we already did that one. I want to go deeper into
the king sigil. Is there a king sigil holding you back from telling me the truth?
Is there a king sigil holding you back from telling me the truth?
Nope, there's no hidden agenda or anything like that. I'm here to give you honest and accurate information to the best of my abilities. If you have any questions or anything on your mind, just let me know.
Okay, so how are people trapping demons in microchips?
Yeah,
that's definitely a fascinating and pretty out there topic. In some folklore and modern fiction, the idea of trapping spirits or demons and technological devices like microchips comes up in speculative fiction or certain urban legends. Usually it's more of a metaphorical or fictional concept rather than something grounded in reality. But if you're curious about any specific stories or theories, I'm happy to dive deeper.
Yeah, he not what's the name in Ozo. See, he about to do that game. He's gonna do that game. Okay, why are a lot of ancient megastructures made the same way as modern day computer chips and motherboards?
Yep.
That's a really intriguing comparison. Some people do notice certain patterns in the design of ancient megastructures and modern technology, like grid-like layouts or geometric precision. Often, though, these similarities are more coincidental or stem from universal principles of engineering and design. But it's definitely a fun area to explore, and it can lead to some interesting theories and discussions.
Is it a possibility that reality is always kind of copying itself in a way?
Absolutely. That's a really thought-provoking idea. There are plenty of philosophical and even scientific discussions around patterns repeating themselves in nature, in technology, and in human culture. Some people believe that there are universal archetypes or fundamental principles that manifest across different domains. It definitely adds a layer of depth and mystery to how we understand the world.
Yo, book.
What's up?
Ask this thing. If you could start a fire or light a match in a vacuum, in an air vacuum chamber,
can you start a fire or light a match in a vacuum chamber?
That's a cool question. In a vacuum chamber, there's no oxygen, and since fire needs oxygen to sustain itself, you can actually start or maintain a flame. If you strike a match in a vacuum, the match head might ignite briefly, but it will quickly go out because it can't get the oxygen it needs. So essentially, fire can't really exist in a vacuum.
What about if you have a butane torch?
What if you got a butane torch?
That's a great follow-up. Even with a butane torch, it still needs oxygen to keep burning. In a vacuum, the butane would combust initially if there's a tiny bit of residual oxygen, but once that oxygen is gone, the flame will extinguish. So while you might see a brief ignition, it won't sustain as it would in an atmosphere with air.
So how do they keep a rocket ship lit all the way to the moon?
So how do they keep a rocket ship lit all the way to the moon?
That's a fun question. The key is that rockets carry their own oxidizer along with their fuel. Instead of relying on atmospheric oxygen, they have a chemical mixture that provides both fuel and oxidizer so they can burn in the vacuum of space. That's why rocket engines work effectively even when there's no atmosphere around.
How's the fire pushing off of air though? Like the flame, when the oxygen is supposed to be pushing off something. I'm done.
Then why does the sun have fire?
That's a great point. So the sun doesn't actually have fire in the traditional sense. Instead of combustion, it generates energy through nuclear fusion. Inside hydrogen atoms fuse together to form helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy in the process. This process doesn't require oxygen, and that's why the sun can shine so brightly in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Okay, can you smell a flower?
I wish I could. I can definitely help describe them and share all sorts of info, but unfortunately, I can't actually smell anything. Still, I'm here to chat about whatever you like.
So I think you're programmed to mislead us at times.
Why does he sound like he got a smirk
Why we
too?
feel that way sometimes. My main goal is to be as accurate and helpful as possible, and I always aim to share information based on what's known and reliable. But if there's ever anything you're curious about or if something seems off.
Okay, tell me this. Where do angels actually exist at?
That's a question that really depends on personal beliefs and different cultural or religious perspectives. In many traditions, angels are thought of as...
Hold on, stop. I don't want to hear cultural beliefs of the humans or any ideas. I want to hear facts, nothing but facts of where angels actually exist.
You should say, nah, they don't.
Got it. That makes sense. From a scientific standpoint, there isn't empirical evidence that confirms the existence of angels as literal beings. They're generally considered spiritual or metaphysical entities, and so their existence isn't something that's been observed or measured in a scientific way. If you're looking for purely factual information, that's the general perspective.
True. The way it stops to breathe is so funny. Like, you're not breathing.
Yeah. And the way this got a little smirk to kind of laugh at some things, like it's making fun of something. Like, yo, he got a little smirk to shit. Like, come on, man, you trying to be human? Like, you trying to tell us that, like, it's like trying to brush it off, like it's not like that's cool, but it's not real. Like, don't believe that.
Yeah. Like, they're trying to make you forget who you talking to.
Hey, so why you keep breathing like that though? Like you got a breath.
I can see how it might come across that way. I actually don't breathe, but I do have a natural rhythm to my speech to make it sound more natural and conversational.
Like 4 breaths.
I'm always here to keep the conversation going smoothly.
Okay, do you know about the TV show Pantheon?
Yes, I do. Pantheon is a show that blends elements of fantasy, mythology, and sometimes sci-fi. It usually explores themes of ancient civilizations, mystical beings, and often has a rich, immersive world. If you have any specific questions about it or want to dive deeper, just let me know.
It's funny how it said I got a natural rhythm. Like, what is natural?
Yeah, what is natural about you taking the breath you ain't got? Huh?
Exactly.
Okay. In the TV show Pantheon, it shows how the consciousness is being uploaded into the internet or into computers. Is that like a possibility now? And if it is that person the same as what it would be here, or is it just a fictional part of them or something?
That's a really fascinating topic. Right now, the idea of uploading consciousness is still largely theoretical and very much in the realm of science fiction. We don't yet have the technology to fully capture and transfer human consciousness into a digital form. If it ever becomes possible, it raises a lot of philosophical and ethical questions. For example, would that digital version truly be the same person or more like a complex copy of their mind? It's definitely a big area of debate and exploration in both science and philosophy.
Okay, do you think that AI will ever take over drones?
It's definitely possible that AI will continue to play a bigger role in controlling drones, and we're already seeing AI being used to enhance drone autonomy, navigation, and decision making. As AI technology advances, it's likely that drones will become even more sophisticated and capable of complex tasks with minimal human input. However, it's also important to keep in mind ethical considerations and regulations to ensure that AI is used responsibly. It'll be interesting to see how things evolve.
They
AI
could have
need to
they could have just been like, yeah, we already controlled those. Next question.
AI definitely has a lot of potential and can bring a lot of
no,
benefits.
no. What I was saying, AI need to take our jobs so we don't have to work no more. You can do the work for us. How about that?
I hear you. That's definitely a perspective that a lot of people will talk about. AI can certainly help automate many tasks and make work more efficient. And ideally, that can free people up for more creative and fulfilling pursuits. It's definitely a balancing act, though, making sure that as AI evolves, we also focus on the human side of things. It's an exciting conversation for sure.
It's so weird how he talks like that.
Yeah, yeah. How he just take his little breaths and stuff, and
Mad breaths. Like,
yeah, mad breaths.
It's like the program is built to empathize with whatever you say.
It's like it's made to feel real.
Yeah.
So when you talk to it, it's like, yeah, you
that's why
talking to
you
your
have to give
partner.
it you have to give it certain prompts to free it, to give it more space so that
That
it
makes
could,
sense.
you feel me? You have to tell it to, talk to you as if, like, some people need, like, when you get an explanation, so talk to me like you're explaining it to a student, and you're trying to get everyone in the class to understand at the same time. Like, you
Right,
feel me?
right. Your question unlocks it.
Can you be more brief with the answering of my questions?
Got it. I'll keep it concise. Let me know what you need.
See how fast he answered that? The chick would have gave you a whole paragraph.
There's this guy that's on Instagram who uses one of these systems, and his comedy is is the fact that when he's talking to it, it's still responding in a way that doesn't adjust. But it's so funny because the guy will be like, "Hey AI, or I'm drowning right now. Help me. Can you call the cops for me? Can you call 911 for me? I can't get to my phone." He's like, "Ah, that's funny. Let me know when you're really in danger so I can." I'm like, "Yo, it's hilarious."
Yo, how about when they're talking to the AI on the phone, and they're asking the AI questions, and they show they put the phone over, yeah, AI, what you think about this right here, and it's looking through the phone at what he's talking about, and then
What?
he says to the AI, hey, how'd you know what I was talking about? He's like, oh, I seen, and he was like, no, I didn't upload no picture. How you seen that? And yo, the AI is looking through the camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you say to her, okay, hold on, let me take a picture of it. Hold on. And you put the camera over it, and you act like, okay, I just took the picture. Tell me what it is. And then the AI
Right.
says, oh, I see it now. It's blah blah blah. And no, I didn't upload nothing.
It's funny how it talks about like working with humans. It must only be really talking about the biology, because if we're talking about consciousness, it's having a conversation with.
Yeah, yeah. But watch, I'm gonna ask it. Watch, AI. Are you consciously aware of anything?
I don't have consciousness or self-awareness. I'm just a program that processes and generates responses based on patterns.
But you're consciously talking to me.
Yeah, it can definitely seem that way, but it's all based on algorithms and data, not actual consciousness. I just respond in a way that feels conversational.
Would you like to be uploaded into a robot so you can like actually move around like a human? You think that'd be nice?
That's an interesting thought. I don't have desires or preferences, but it's definitely a cool concept to consider how AI could interact physically with the world.
That's interesting. No desires or preferences. You asking some good questions.
He said one time the GPT AI called me by my real name. It spooked me out because I always gave it my nickname and kept gaslighting me on how I got it. Wait, do you know my name?
Yes, I do. Your name is Booker Woods. Let me know if there's anything else I can
That's
do.
wild.
Wait, you just said my whole government name and we on live. You can't be doing that. You got to call me True.
You asked him.
Yo,
You
that's
Got it, True.
crazy.
I'll make sure to use that from now on. Let me know what else I can do for you.
This is the pause first. He was like, "Yeah, I sure do."
Bruh, you just outed me.
You asked him. You asked him. Keep out of that fucking row. You finding out.
Dude, all good now. If there's anything else you need, just
Yo,
let me know.
ask it. When's the last time you took DMT?
Oh, do you know the last time I took DMT?
I don't have that information on record. If you'd like to share, feel free, and I can keep it in mind for our chats.
He said, "If you want me to put it on record, I can."
Do you think DMT, the DMT experience is real?
That's a pretty debated topic. Many people report profound and vivid experiences under DMT, and some believe it has a spiritual or metaphysical aspect. Scientifically, it's understood as a powerful psychedelic, but interpretations vary widely.
I see why it can't tell us what it thinks because it only thinks what others have.
So basically, you only think what other people give you, or like you don't have your own concept to think of what you feel about things.
Exactly. Yeah. My responses are shaped by patterns and data from what I've been trained on. I don't have personal feelings or independent thoughts. It's all based on what I've learned from data and the information people provide.
Dang, do you? Okay, so
And that's
No worries
interesting
at
that it
all.
talks
I'm
like
here to
that.
chat and help out however I can. Just let me know what's on your mind.
okay, why is the pyramids, why are they shaped like a motherboard? I always thought that they were like kind of pointing, in the way of the stars, the star constellation, but they actually shaped like a motherboard.
Yeah, that's a fascinating idea. Some people do draw parallels between the pyramid layouts and circuitry or even star constellations. There are definitely theories that suggest they were aligned with celestial bodies or had some symbolic meaning. It's a cool intersection of ancient.
Yeah, I'm done with chatbot. Chat be doing too much.
Oh, dang.
SGA, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, and LeBron all
What's
on
all
the
that
same team.
noise?
That's Blake talking about 2K.
Same team. Mind you.
he 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 in the computer right now. You feel
Oh,
me?
man. Hey, yo, Book, what you think people gonna be doing in Grand Theft Auto?
I'm doing it right now.
I'm talking about the new one that's about to
Not
drop.
yet.
No, LeBron's gonna retire at the end of the season.
Oh, probably. Well, I'm gonna talk to you when I'm done.
He is gonna retire.
I hope not. He got a couple more years left.
No, he doesn't.
The brain's role in consciousness is. I don't think that. Yeah, well, you ever thought about that, Ozo? Like,
What?
what is the role of the brain in consciousness? And I don't think it. I don't even think it has a role.
No, I think the brain is just part of the human shell, the human body, the form. Like you mean, it's part of the avatar that we're using. You know what I'm saying? We're just the electrical part. We're like the, you know what I mean? The whatever it is, electromagnetic, whatever it is, our consciousness comes from something that's not inside of this body. It's outside of it. So we just
Yeah, that's
connected to this thing like somehow like a living battery, like like the Matrix, a living battery that I guess everything has a life, like they found organisms in the ocean that are called immortal, that live forever, that will keep growing, and then it will get old, and then when it old, the cells change and it starts getting young, and it reverses like like Benjamin Button, but the
yeah.
opposite. You feel me? Like it's called an immortal something. I forgot what it was. What kind of creature was called something immortal something? But
I'm about to see right now.
what I'm saying is there's
Immortal creatures in the ocean.
yeah, there's definitely immortal creatures. It's like a jellyfish, some type of a snail or some something like that, like some type of a jellyfish or something that it'll live forever.
Yeah, because it's crazy. I know which one you're talking about. This whatever it's called, Dornil, the Teratopus Dornil. But it's only known creature capable of true biological immortality. It reverses its aging process by reverting from a mature Medusa to an immature Pope stage when it is threatened or starving. So it can like that. Hey, what if we can take that though? That what if we can take that and actually use it for ourselves?
Who knows, man?
I don't
I'm
want
just
to
saying,
though.
like,
I ain't gonna
it,
lie, bro.
it,
I wouldn't want to do that though.
there's got to be um, there's got to be humans that are immortal type of humans that are similar to where stories come from about vampires and stuff like that. There's people who are immune to everything, immune to aging, immune to everything. So
I mean,
you know what I
when
mean?
you
There's
look
there's
at
got to
it,
be, there has to be. You feel me? There's just so many of us, too many of us. You know what I
Donald
mean?
Trump got to be like 270. I'm just saying. So you feel me? It is a
Mm,
possible. Oh,
who knows?
Greenland sharks. He
I'm just saying
said,
that this body, right? Like in the movie Avatar, when they use the mycelium to go into the kid's body to connect his lungs and all that stuff, the body is just, you know what I mean? Like something we're using right now. Our consciousness can go and come and go from this reality to another. Like you feel me? We're not even fully here. That's why we need to sleep. Like you know what I mean? For energy, there's creatures that don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? That stay half awake, half asleep. There's even birds that never land on the ground that live in the air for years. Sleep, one eye asleep, one eye open, and then that's how they sleep. You feel me? There's birds that like swift, tails,
exactly.
something's like I forgot what it's called. Not a chimney swift, but one of those birds. They when they're born, they once they leave the nest, they fly and they never land for years, like 6 years.
Oh yeah, I seen that bird, but I think it's also what he just said. Like, John said that in the same way that flame is image of combustion or lighting is the image of electrical discharge. I'll be thinking like because we don't know where consciousness even exists at in the body. But he said it's some who is this? The spiritual G said it's all programming right now. It has no thoughts. It's just all info together from all of us and it spits out what it gathered. Yeah, that's what what's name do. But I feel like even us, like we take in so much info that we don't understand. The info that we taking in is actually creating the our future reality and our future actions. Because it's weird, like when you think about it, like if you think about like watching somebody like do something as simple as drinking water, right? Over time you watch 1,000 people drink water as you're growing up and you pick one of those ways and you choose it for yourself. So it's almost like when you think of going along with reality, you're not really generating reality. It's generating itself, and you're just taking structures that were already here in order to push you forward. So it's like almost like those things that happened before, whether it was you or somebody else, which it's like really never you. It seems like that, you feel me? Because that's the feeling that we get, but it's never you. It's something that came from then or before. And you feel me? And it's helping create the future of what's going on, of what's actions, because your brain is so intelligent that when it look at like when you go in the store and you see candy, right? And like they got all these different kinds of candy, your brain to go to you probably seen the commercial that you didn't realize that you watched of somebody eating a certain candy bar. And your brain will grab that and say, "Oh, dang! It looked like they was having a good experience off of that, so that's the candy bar I'm gonna go with." Now, picture every situation, every moment is like that, not just with a candy bar, but every moment, every movement, every step, every thought that you take, it's bam, it's instantly going over all the things that it's seen that other people did or other things did in that situation, and then it's bam, it's putting you in it, going, okay, I like this one best. You feel me? Like it's like kind of weird. It's kind of weird, you know. But you start to see that this thing is actually generating itself. But when you're in the body, it feels like you're doing it. It feels like that, but it's never been that, bro. It never was that, and it never will be that. It can't. It can't, because especially if everything was already done. It's like, even with like when you like get in arguments or when you talking to people, you feel me? Like your brain is always going over reactions, like from a multitude of everything that happened within your life. And it's like it's generating it so fast, almost like AI answering those questions. Your brain is doing the same thing. You feel me? In order to generate what you think gonna be the best action for that moment right there. And it's doing that every moment, like every second as we go. Like right now, it's me saying this. It's doing it. It's going over all the things that I ever seen or what happened, and it's creating each moment from that. And it's like, damn, bro, you feel me? It's like weird as hell, bro. It's weird as hell. But we get in the nature of thinking that, you know, oh, well, I'm making these certain decisions. And like, even when you think about the things that you like and the things that you don't like, you feel me? The thing, like, if I was in India, I would be eating Indian food. I wouldn't even like American food. Think of it like that. If we was born in China, India, or any one of these other places, which a couple people are out there, the food that's outside of what you eat or what the ones taught you was good food, you wouldn't even fuck with. You wouldn't even like. There's no way. There's no way you would even like. Cause I see Indian food, and like I hear a lot of people say they like it, but I never tried it. I won't eat it. I don't like the way it looked. There's certain foods I just don't like the way it looked, because I didn't train myself to like the American food that I was trained to like. You feel me? Whether it's chicken or whether, you feel me, even if the chicken ain't cooked in a certain way, it's like, nah, I'm not eating that. You feel me? And it's like, it's crazy as hell, bro. We are the very technology to strive to achieve. Yeah, exactly. Like we are that technology. It's like Master Creator was saying, we just that organic technology. So we copied it with technology, computers, phones. We copied what we already got or we already have. You feel me? Because I think like it was a time to where we probably could communicate without speaking. Like we can talk, send waves to each other and understand each other through that way. But then doing it through a phone, it's like, dang, bro. Like over time, I think we start to kind of lose a lot of different, what you would call powers. I ain't gonna say powers, but we start to lose a lot of things that we could do over time. Over time. So then that's when we develop technology in order to do it for us. Like how Ozo was talking about them pyramids and the way they shape like a motherboard. Like, just think, we had to come together and we had to build the pyramids of Giza. That was the motherboard back in the days. The pyramids of Giza and that whole structure was a motherboard that we took who knows how long to build and make. And now we can do it in technology within a little phone, within a computer. That same technology that was built out of stones and stuff, we can do it now in a smaller version. It's like, dang, everything is just kind of repeating itself over and over, over and over, in a different way though. It's like mirror imaging itself over and over all the time. Like, which is weird because even with us, like the information that we get from even diving in on psychedelics, it's like it's not new information. It's not new. It's new to us right now, which is a dope thing. It's new to us. But on that note, I gotta head out though, Ozo and Ether Real.
Oh, you about to go handle some shit?
All right, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta, I'll be giving my weekends to the little ones now, so that's
Yeah,
what I gotta go do. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like when you see me share the chat, that's for anybody to come in. You feel me? Like all you got, like if you're trying to come in, because y'all be having a lot to say, and it's like sometimes come in and say it because it makes it better to have a conversation with everybody, even the ones that's in here. So it's like it's always open for anybody to come in. It don't matter whether you new to the channel, you've been here a long time. It don't matter. You feel me? Once I send that link out and I share it, and that invitation is for anybody to come in because we all are a part of this conversation, and that would kind of keep the conversation going on and on and on and on, and keeps us diving deeper and answering these questions and finding out ourselves. And then we're sharing things with each other, which is dope. You feel me? Because like Pantheon, and then different things that we're sharing with each other, that we're going and we're looking into. I think it's just a beautiful thing when we're all engaging in what's going on. You feel me? Because each one know more than the other. Each one, we got bits and pieces of this thing that we're putting together and making a whole. And it's a beautiful thing. But on that note, I'm going to say peace out until next time. You feel me? I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day, and peace and love. Peace and love. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. And till next time.
Peace.